looking ahead real quick, and we'll talk obviously a lot more about the UMass game next Wednesday, if you actually show up for that one, Logan. But
Whoa.
if you do, I'm just saying, to be determined if you're going to show up or not in 2 weeks.
Wait.
This
Oh,
week. That's all I'm saying.
on here?
On here, I'm just making
Okay.
sure. But we'll talk about a little bit. But what do you want to see? Obviously, we talked about the level of competition takes a step down from North Carolina to UMass. And that's not a slander against UMass. That's just a fact. What are you going to want to see out of that offense against UMass? What do you think the offense can do coming up against the Minutemen? What do you want to see Dillingham in that game plan? Do you want him to just jump out to lead, then go conservative? What do you want to see out of the offense?
I think this needs to just have a full-on game plan and not try to play around and toy with different schemes and different ideas, because I felt like that's what Florida State was doing against Jacksonville State. Trying tricky things, trying to fool around. It felt like they didn't need to put their foot on the gas at any point of the game, and that's what ruined them, and that's what made them fall to Jacksonville State, which should have never happened. This is a real game. I mean, Walt Bell's going to come and do his thing, but the talent's not even close. This should be a game, even if you were just a coach for like an hour. This shouldn't even be a game. But Walt Bell's going to try to call his Super Bowl, because he's definitely, most certainly going to want to, and he knows a fan base. A lot of them aren't a big fan of him. I really know why Walt Bell gets so much hate. It's really just between he and Taggart that went at it, and I don't understand, which side are you picking for Florida State fans? Willie Taggart or Walt Bell? You got to pick one.
Wait, who we hate more?
Hey, why does everybody hate Walt Bell?
Because you went from an offense that was scoring points. You went from an offense that in 2017, in your last game against Southern Mississippi in the bowl game, scores 42 points, and then comes out first game under Walt Bell and scores 3. That's where the hatred started. And yes, I get that some of it needs to. I wish we had NBC playing. I would save a lot on gas costs that I'm going to spend.
Yeah, what's up with
gas and tolls and everything else?
Yeah.
But that's I think where it came from. It was just that complete crash down to the bottom. I think that's where most of the hate came from Walt Bell.
Probably so. But yeah, no, you got to see definitely competitive. Don't stop. I mean, just don't feel relaxed. I think that's the biggest thing. Don't feel relaxed coming into this. Come into it like you are facing UNC again. It's like you are going to be preparing or going against Clemson. That's how they need to be every weekend. That's how it has to be. This is Florida State. Every team coming in Tallahassee, most certainly coming in Tallahassee, they want to ruin the night. They're going to be on a national stage, even though this is ACC Network and it's UMass. But you've got to have a better product than you put out there against Jacksonville State. And with the signs that we're seeing at practice and, the energy, I think they'll be fine, but just no relaxation heading into this game. You can't. What happened against Jacksonville State was a total embarrassment on the national stage. It shouldn't even be close heading into the third quarter. You should be able to, the fans that just want to come for a little bit of the game, they should be able to leave at halftime and go to the bars and have a good time and go watch the rest of the games. That's how it used to be in Tallahassee, but
you can't do that, Logan. By the way, you cannot leave at halftime. You have a job to do.
I've learned that. I used to stay for the whole games. I always had to stay. I always had to come back. Be on here every Wednesday night and give analysis.
And sometimes Saturday after the Miami games.
That is right, at 1 a.m.
Classic. Well, it was 2 a.m. number 1.
Would love to see one of those. Another one of those.
You might have to join. Nate against the Miami one for the recap. Definitely, if Florida State wins, you have to join Nate for that, because he also can't stand Miami. He predicted Florida State to win 80-3, I think, this year.
Again?
Yeah.
Why does Nate make that mistake?
I don't know. No one's been smart enough though to clip it and post it on Twitter or anything yet. So he's just going to keep on doing it. That's the thing. If you can say stupid stuff. But if, no one's clipping it, then just keep on doing it.
Jason, can you jump on for the Miami game?
I'll be at the Miami game. We'll be there.
Oh, you're going to be there.
We will be live for that game. So we're going to be live for a battle of 3-6 Miami versus 3-6 Florida State at this rate. But we will be there for that one.